Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Welcome back to another episode of a Digital Chat with Natasha, where I share every once a week a fellow where I have a chat with a fellow business partner of mine from a different part of the world, a different background, sharing their view on the online space. Just a casual chat. It's not like it's a typical interview, so I just want to keep it casual and short. And for those of you who haven't seen me before, my name is Natasha. I'm the face behind this page. I'm an online business owner and mentor. I teach people worldwide how to start their own online business, providing them everything they need to run a successful business online. I won't keep you waiting any longer. I'm going to invite my guest on. Her name is Anasooya. I hope I said her name right. And she can introduce herself. Hello.
Hi, Natasha. Thank you so much for inviting me today.
You're very welcome. How's the weather in the UK?
It's very cold. Very cold. Yeah.
Yeah, today it's been quite a rainy day here. Yesterday we had the sun, and today it's been raining all day. It's terrible. But anyway, thank you so much for accepting my invitation. Why don't you share a little bit about yourself? Who is Anasooya?
Thank you so much. So I am Anasooya Mahajan. I'm originally from India and I currently live in UK with my family. I have a 3.5-year-old daughter. I work in the IT sector, so I'm an IT professional. So currently, I'm working as an IT business analyst at a bank here in UK, and also on the side, I run my online business, and I've been doing this since around. I'm just about to complete 3 years
Wow.
in March. Yeah, March this year.
Oh,
So
fantastic, fantastic. So you've been in here for you've been doing this for a while.
yes.
Um, how do you manage combining your full-time job? Because people say, "Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time." How do you manage to do this besides your full-time job and have a 3.5-year-old? I mean, that's quite a handful.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I also get this question asked quite often, and people usually resist from taking something extra on their plate if they're already tied up with job and family responsibilities. So I think my biggest motivation of from where I get time is my own reason why I wanted to start this business. So that is the biggest thing. You need to have that strong urge to do something
So,
over and beyond what you are already doing, right?
mm,
So that is, I think, my biggest uh, 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 motivation. I have that motivation and that keeps me driven all the time. And also the fact that there's a lot of flexibility which is offered by this business, and that is the reason why so many working professionals, in spite of having
mm,
very hectic jobs, they are able to run this business successfully. We have business owners in our community who have two, three, four kids, and
mhm,
they are doing it. So me with one kid, I can't complain at all, right? So it is all about how effectively, how mindfully you're using your time throughout the day. So I do it in the pockets of time I get. I don't have to like physically sit in front of my laptop, similar to my IT job. I don't have to sit like for
mhm,
10 hours at a stretch. I can utilize those pockets of time. And what we have in our business community is that amazing training, which kind of helps us understand and learn what are the income generating tasks we need to concentrate on, right, to get success in our own business. So as a business owner, my focus is on those tasks. I know I have to effectively manage my time, and that's how I do it. So in the pockets of time I get, when my daughter is off to sleep in the night, so it's the spending that extra 1 or 2 hours in the night. Over the weekends when don't have my work office work, I do it over the weekends most of the time. It's just like basically prioritizing what is more important, and not
true.
basically not wasting time like how earlier I used to do, like maybe mindlessly scrolling Facebook or just watching a Netflix or just for the sake of watching it, so not
Exactly.
doing all that and just utilizing the time in the right direction.
True. Because people think they don't have time, but we all have the same 24 hours, and it's the will of each individual for change. Because if you really want it, you'll make time, and like
Exactly.
you said, you prioritize the time. And you learn in like you said in our training, how we learn how to prioritize things, how we can program everything, so it adapts to everybody's lifestyle, because it is a business that can adapt to everybody. It doesn't matter if you're working or not
Yeah.
working, if you're a stay-at-home parent or full-time part-time
Yeah.
worker, so it doesn't matter. It adjusts to everybody's needs, but you have to be willing to do the work, of course, because it just won't happen,
Yeah.
you know,
You
overnight.
need to have the willingness to learn at least, right, from the
Exactly.
training.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
and then absolutely it will work for you.
true. And if you have a strong why and you want this, then you will make it. You'll make it work, whatever it'll cost you and the time. So what has changed for you since you started? Because you've been doing this quite a while now. So what's changed for you?
I think there are a lot of aspects which have changed. So first and foremost, I think on the personal side, it would be more of a huge transformation of what I am now versus what I was 3 years ago. Like a very shy person, not too confident about speaking online or even on camera. Um, uh, I'm learning these new skill sets I never really knew about. I didn't know how to utilize AI and how to create effective content. I mean, I've
Yeah.
learned all this from our training.
Mm.
So I don't think I would have developed any of those skill set had it not been for this business. So definitely, I'll give lots of credit to this business. It has basically transformed and I would say got the better side or best side out of me, which I also didn't know existed.
Mm.
uh, and then also I was able to reduce my full time hours as well. So from 5 days to 4 days now, I work 4 days a week. So that is also credit to the business. And then I also took my business to the next step by becoming a business coach, a strategist.
Oh,
So again, it was a very big leap of faith. Or I was initially very scared, like how would I do it? It's an additional piece of responsibility as well, but I think I got a lot of good support from my team, and with all the training provided, I was able to take that step and step up for myself and for my team as well. So yeah, it's been an amazing journey of transformation. Yeah, there have been days where things have not worked probably the way it should be, but then
yeah,
I have my training to fall back to. And
absolutely.
every time whenever I go back there, my questions are addressed there. Someone or the other have
True.
gone through that situation, and they come up with a solution which I can execute, implement, and come out of it
Yeah.
basically.
Really, because we have a 24/7 system that's
Yeah.
because we're worldwide, there's always somebody active, doesn't matter which
Yeah.
hours. Because I work momentarily night shift, so now I can even communicate with the people that are in Canada or in
Yeah.
Australia. So, which yeah, it's great that there's already always somebody available to help you if you get
Right.
stuck. Yeah, that's true. So what would you say to people that are listening to us now, or that are interested in doing an online business? Because there are so many online businesses out there, and people just don't know where to start, and they don't know what it's about, and they want all the information straight away without watching the webinar. It's people are scarce, people are skeptical. What would you say to those people?
Yeah. So I'll break this answer into two parts. So the first thing about why this business, why not other
Mm.
online businesses, and I'll tell this from my own experience, because when I was looking for an opportunity 3 years back, I came across other opportunities as well, and while those were really good business models, there was nothing wrong with them, but I somehow felt that with my way of living, with all the responsibilities or the limitation of time I had, I didn't see those models working for me because it had a lot of um, product related stuff to be
Yeah,
taken care
exactly.
of. I had to deal with suppliers. I had to literally do that ground work
Mm,
to figure out what product is fit for market and then go over and beyond to find suppliers to get those products created,
mhm,
manufactured. So that's a huge thing, if you see it in that,
yeah,
if you see the total picture, it's a huge thing. And it would have taken me easily maybe 6, 7, 8 months, maybe a year to figure that out. So
yeah,
I couldn't see myself doing that. Because of that, I didn't take up those. The reason I saw this opportunity, and I was more tempted to begin with this was because I got that. Firstly, I saw the webinar. The webinar gave me that basic information of what this business platform has to offer. And then it had that 30-day trial, which I didn't find anywhere else, where I could actually utilize 30 days to scrutinize and see all the
mm,
aspects of
true.
the business model. It's a business, so investments are associated with it. So all the investment, all the return on investment, everything. I could
Mm,
see, I could do my due diligence. I could ask my questions to my mentor, which was not there in the other models I was seeing. There, I had to upfront pay and just start off, and I
yeah,
didn't have like any community support there as well. So, like, if I can't find a supplier in that business, where do I go? Who do I connect to?
mm,
I'm clueless. Here, it's not like that. So that's the reason why my focus went towards this business. So that is the answer to the first question you was asking. The other part about what like people, they want to know everything upfront. They don't want to go by the step by step process. So I would say, I would the only thing I would suggest to such people is, see, when you go to watch a movie, you
mm,
don't see the whole movie at first, right? You see
yeah,
first the
yeah,
trailer, and
exactly.
that's when you go in and check the movie. And sometimes if the movie is not good enough, you don't,
Mm,
obviously it's not sometimes,
exactly.
if you don't find the movie good enough, you don't even get your ticket or money back. Here you're
Exactly.
getting that back, right?
Exactly.
So you have
Exactly.
to literally, and the reason why we break it down step by step is because for you to understand everything in the right way, it is difficult to understand everything if you're like thrown away with so much
True.
information in one
True.
go. It is super difficult for human brain to grasp and understand everything. So that's why we have broken down into step by step process, where you check everything uh, at your pace, in a step by step process. Check something, then ask question, then check something, then ask question, and get everything thoroughly everything thoroughly cleared. And no one is asking you to invest, or no one is asking you to commit before even checking things.
Exactly.
So it's absolutely risk free. You take that entire 30 days to see everything, and then
Exactly.
you decide if this is for you or not.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Thank you so much for explaining. That was really great. Thank you so much for sharing your view, and because everybody has their own view of explaining how our system works. And it does. You need to follow the steps. It's like reading a book. You don't read the end first
Right.
and then start at the beginning. So this is
Yeah.
exactly the same. There's a process we all followed in the beginning, and as you said, it's risk free, so you have nothing to lose. So, guys, if you'd like to know more about it, you can send us a message, or feel free to register on my website, which is here on the screen. We have a free presentation every Tuesday and Thursday at
Yeah.
5 p.m. PST, and you can watch it for free and then decide for yourself. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much, Anasooya, for joining me. And we'll see each other next week. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.